did you come from?
I came from Orange Township.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah, so I was there for about a year and a half.
I used to work with a guy in Orange Township.
Which one?
One that
We're
isn't.
recording.
We're recording, yes.
All right, great. Well, I will go ahead.
Great person.
Okay, I'm going to call the meeting to order. Let's go ahead and say the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, I guess I will do roll call, and I'm going to use everyone's first names. Kim.
Here.
Vanita.
Here.
Kristen.
Here.
Jennifer. Here. And myself, Quinn. Also in attendance is Philip, our new zoning commissioner? Inspector.
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, we're going to verify the meeting was advertised. It was. We have evidence right here that it was advertised. It's also on the board. Outside. We have to approve our ARB minutes from November 19th, 2025. That was a working session where we set the tentative dates for the rest of the year for the Architectural Review Board. We voted on chair and vice chair, and we made no other changes or had any other discussions. So I am going to call for a motion, that's it, to pass the minutes of November 20th, 2025.
Did we get them?
2026, or
2025, yeah. Did we get them?
Via email, and I think we accepted them, but it's on our agenda, so I
Yeah,
thought,
no,
let's
that's,
say
I
that.
just couldn't remember.
Can I get a copy of those?
Yeah, we will get a copy for you.
Thank you.
We really didn't do anything.
Oh,
but
okay. Well, at least I'll have the dates for the rest.
I was going to give you the dates
Oh,
prior
okay,
to
okay, I
us
got you.
taking off because
Okay.
you don't have them. Can I have a motion to pass?
Second.
Secondly accepted. Okay, great, thank you. Kristen seconds, it passes. Okay, according to Philip, we have no code changes to review. Oh, I skipped. It might be number 6. Election of chair and vice chair of 2026. Christina Littleton had resigned a number of weeks ago now, and so I'm currently serving vice chair, and I'm okay if we already voted on that, so I'm okay with keeping that. I mentioned vice chair in case no one else wanted to take chair, then I would have to take chair, and then we would have to re-vote for vice chair, but I would like to nominate Kim for chair.
Second.
Kim, do you accept your nominations for chair of the Architectural Review Board for the remainder of 2026?
Yes. But where do I get training?
You don't.
Right here.
Yeah, there is no training.
Okay.
When Christina and I started, there was no training either. It was just a lack of options because there was only 2 of us on the board. So she was chair and I was co-chair, and that's.
So how do I know like the proper things, like bring the meeting to order, and how do you like?
I just have, because I'm used to being here, so I'm just doing what Christina did.
There is.
But there's a trustee that is the advisor to our board, which is,
Dawn Sutton?
yes.
And then there's also, for any of us, I can't remember, maybe you know.
Robert something rules or something.
Rules
Yeah.
of order,
Robert
something.
rules.
Okay,
Yeah.
that would,
Robert's Rules of Order.
Mhm.
okay.
And the only thing that changes really when we're discussing a case brought in front of us is that we have them present, and then we have discussion and questions, and then we open it up to anyone in the public, and then we make a motion to accept or deny, and that's really, other than what we've done here, that's really the only other thing.
What was that document you talked about?
Robert's Rules of Order.
What is it, Robert's Rules of Order?
It's a very old book, it's probably from the teaching. Kim, do you accept, based on that your training will come from Trustee Sutton, Robert Rules of Order, and just following along with these wonderful ladies as we venture through this?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, great. Congratulations.
We got a vote.
Oh, sorry. I will take roll and vote Kim,
Yes.
Vanita,
Yes.
Kristen,
Yes.
Jennifer,
Yes.
and me, Quinn, yes.
Since
Unanimous.
you're co-chair, then we don't need to vote for that one.
Yep, I will retain vice chair then, because we don't need to vote for that one. Fantastic, awesome. All right, according to Philip, we do not have any new code changes. Do we have any late items other than just, I would love to review the schedule if just everyone has an extra second this evening. Okay.
I'll just add on the code, there's no new code updates right now. But next week, the zoning commission is getting a presentation from the county development, business development from the county. And they're presenting on the NAICS codes, which are in our zoning resolution, and potentially expanding them to, which would affect your areas of the code.
When you said that's the meeting coming up,
That's next Tuesday evening.
Okay.
If you want to attend as members of the public.
and who are the participants?
It's the county development office.
Okay, that's good enough.
I haven't seen the presentation, but I've heard it's valuable. Don, Trustee Sutton has helped organize it, and it's as a way of maybe helping grow business in the industrial park and the business
Oh,
commercial. So,
okay.
there may be code changes for you coming forward in relation to those code updates. So, just to keep that on your radar, but there's no new cases for you guys either right now. So it's just business as usual.
You said next Tuesday or Monday?
It's next Tuesday night, 7 o'clock.
So is that the zoning commission?
Yes.
So I thought I saw on the website that there was a meeting on the 23rd. I must write it down.
Could be, if it's
Trustee
Monday.
meeting is
Yeah.
on the 23rd.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are they still recording televising the
Yeah. If
commission meetings?
Yeah, if you'd rather watch it at home.
Okay.
You are more than welcome to. And they record on YouTube, say on YouTube, so, and or Facebook.
Awesome. Do you have any other questions for Philip around that? Okay, great. So the last thing to do is to just review our ongoing scheduled meetings. Anita, if we have nothing if there are no cases that are pending for our organization, we usually cancel that meeting. What they do is contact the chair and vice chair and say, hey, do you guys need your meeting? Do you want to go ahead with it? Yes. Then they advertise it, create the agenda, and then we continue. So I can go over those dates. Someone keep me honest if you have them written down as well. April 15th. And these are all at 6:30 in the evening. May 20th. June 17th. July 15th. I have August 12th for the next one. Let's check that before you write
It's
it
my
down.
birthday.
Happy birthday!
No.
19th. I know we were between, so we are not gonna, you have your birthday off. It's the 19th. I had two different ones written here. September 16th. October 21st. November 18th. Okay. Any other late items from the team?
Can we just ask Vanita to introduce herself, give a little bit more background on you? I know you did a little bit, but I don't know if Jennifer was
Well, we
here,
could
so.
all do that.
That's true too, yeah, go around and introduce ourselves.
Do we want to do that in the official meeting? Or do
I
we
think we
want
did
to?
originally, but that's,
Okay.
either way, it's fine with me, I don't care.
I'm Fanita Cheek. My family and I have lived in Lewis Center. We moved here, I think our house was completed in like 1998.
Wow.
So we raised our twins. We have a boy and a girl. Raised them here. They went to Olentangy High School. and let's see, so like I said, I worked for the Ohio Department of Transportation for over 30 years. I retired in 2020. I was a jack of all trades, master of none during that. During that time, did lots of things from construction plan review, detailed roadway design, structural design. Let's see, what else did I do? I ended my career as the statewide subject matter expert on construction plan preparation. I was the person who was in charge of updating all of the standards, so I was a standards person. Updating all of the standards related to that, making sure that all of the standards that came out of other offices, everything was, lined up with anything that was new, similar to like what you do, make sure there was no conflicts or any things like that. Did 3D modeling, did a lot, that's what I'm saying, did a lot of different things during my career. My children, like I said, went to Olentangy, the original high school, both athletes. My daughter, she went to university, she went to Ohio University and graduated from there, a degree in psychology. She was on the track team before she got injured. Our son went to University of Akron, and he ran track, played football from there, professional football. He's actually a bobsledder, so he's done professional football, NFL, CFL, XFL, all of that. And so we just came back from, he was on the World Cup team, national team. So he was in consideration, like right there for the Olympic team.
Yeah.
So we did make the trip to Cortina, Italy.
Yeah.
So so just very active. My husband, he just retired from the state of Ohio as well, and he is the assistant track coach, one of the assistant track coaches at Olentangy High School. He does the sprints, and our daughter, she works for the state of Ohio as well. She's a vocational behavioral counselor. She's the long jump coach at Olentangy High School. So we're very ingrained into Delaware County, Lewis Center area.
So happy to have you on your expertise.
And your expertise is civil engineering. So I want to make
Yes,
sure.
ma'am. My degree is Bachelor of Science in Civil Engineering from Ohio University.
Okay.
I was actually the first Black woman to graduate in civil engineering from Ohio University.
Oh my God,
So
that's awesome.
yeah, I came through a long time ago.
Trendsetter.
So,
That's
I don't
amazing.
know about that, but yeah. So.
Well, thank you for being on our board with us. We have so much experience and expertise.
Yeah,
I'm
that's what it looks
honored
like.
to be surrounded by it. It's amazing.
Well, I don't know how to follow that,
I
to be
know.
honest with you, but
Yes.
Kristen Yorko, I am a civil engineer from Ohio University as well. There were only 3 ladies in my graduating class, so not
So
quite.
sorry,
Yep.
and
Yes.
yeah,
Oh,
he's been
yeah.
around forever.
Not one of my favorites.
Yeah, I know.
And I married, what year is this? 30 and a half years.
Wow.
So, that's probably the big thing. We put up with each other very well, and I have 3 dogs, and that's about it. I worked for Columbia Gas for 10 years. Then I went to the city of Dublin for 12 and a half, went to a consulting firm for a year and a half, and now I'm back with NiSource, which is the parent company of Columbia Gas. And I do a lot of work. I'm an manager of environmental field compliance, so most of my stuff is standards and everything, but associated with the environment, regulations. We mostly do ensure everything our folks do in the field is environmentally compliant. And then I also, we have the 5 distribution gas companies, and then in Indiana, we have NIPSCO, which is Northern Indiana Public Service, which is electric and gas. So I've been dabbling into the electric side of things with SPCC plans that require an engineer signature and that kind of thing. So just kind of branching out differently with the gas and electric utility stuff.
Awesome, thank you.
I'm Jennifer Ludwigson. I'm kind of the oddball, I think, here. My background's in just design, like graphic design.
Oh, okay.
So I did work a lot with standards, but just visually. So that's kind of what drew me here.
Yeah, you did a lot of CAD work. So
I didn't know, not really 3D, but just
right.
yeah, just.
I know you. That's the fun stuff.
And I've lived here for about 4 years, and I have 3 kids that go to Cheshire every year. So.
Okay, well, nice to meet you.
I think I'm the oddball. My name is Gwen Hoffman. I am married and I have 2 kiddos in Olentangy District, one in Arrowhead and one in Berlin Middle, so still kind of little. I have a bachelor's in history from the University of Cincinnati, and I worked in politics in Hamilton County, where Cincinnati is located, for a number of years before moving around for business. I actually work in SaaS software, so I'm very different. I'm not an engineer background. I'm more of a people person, so I'm excited to learn from everyone on this. I wanted to get involved, do some civic work. I love politics still, but I think you can change a lot at local, county and state, and just get out there and be a volunteer and do what you can in the community. So I wanted to get involved, which was what brought me to here, which I think is like junior level zoning commission. So glad I don't have to be on this. I wanted to do the zoning commission. I'm so very happy about where we are. So, and I like to be surrounded by really strong, intelligent women, and this is the place for that fella. That's for sure.
I can feel it.
Yeah.
Kim Trackler, was construction manager for Nationwide for 21 years, and was responsible for hiring contractors, reviewing drawings, bidding. So the whole gamut. Was the owner's representative, hired the general contractors and architects. So that's my job.
Man, Kim, that's like your perfect job. Now that you say that.
I'd
I'd be terrified of you. I mean, because you just like, you're on your P's and Q's.
Philip?
Philip?
So I've been with the township for not even 3 months. I came here from Orange Township, where I was the zoning compliance officer for about 1.5 years with them. Prior to that, I had worked in aviation for 8 years, day-to-day operations, and then compliance, and then also training, which was a lot of travel. But my wife is from Delaware. She went to OU, so another Bobcat. And we actually got engaged in Athens.
Oh, Harvard on the Hawking.
Yep, it was a nice day. We got married last May, and we are expecting our first
Oh, congratulations.
this summer in July.
Oh, wow.
So,
Congratulations.
exciting times.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. Well, thank you for joining us today and just being on the team. We've always gotten a lot of good resources and support from the zoning inspector. So.
Yeah, I've actually never worked with an architectural review board, so Orange didn't have one, so this is all new to me too.
Great.
But happy to help.
I think the best way, it's kind of like backwards, but the best way I learned what we go over, what we do, is going through it one time. But we do have, and I don't know where it is, I thought we had a copy of it. We just created a checklist for the developers to come in and say, this is exactly what we review. I'm trying to find a copy of it for you here, just to look at, and you can probably just have it. If I can, I'll bring it over to you. Oh, sorry. This is how it kind of started, and then we just worked through it. I know we have a finalized copy somewhere in my notes around here. But we just basically because it's specific to what the ARC is responsible for. So we review all of those, and it's so small, so I apologize. Actually, I can kind of get this to you. I'll let you review my bigger one, because we're gonna have to change that. But essentially what we like them to do when they turn in or they come for the paper, what the office was doing was giving the developers this checklist for ARC specifically and saying, this is what they are specifically looking for. And it's really easy for us to then translate the code to this checklist so we can very, very quickly go through.
Okay.
And then what we do is we kind of accept or deny, and then we have any notes or recommendations to the zoning committee.
Okay.
And they have final say.
Okay.
But we've developed, we've asked them to bring in samples, to bring a sample board of materials. We want to see the specific colors. So when we've had some cases, when we had quite a few the first year I sat, we had them kind of in a really good, a very good process.
So we got into a groove, but
Yeah.
basically, all we're doing is saying yes or no.
Mm-hmm.
What they have sent, what the applicant has put before us is compliant with the code or not. If it says that the building must be blue, if it is a shade of blue, we have to say, yes, it meets the code.
Okay.
If it's a color of blue we don't like, it's not really our role. That's zoning commission to say, no, that's not what the color of blue is that we want in the township.
Mm-hmm.
And when Quinn mentioned the material board, as you well know, looking at plans, colors can be different on paper than they are in person.
Absolutely.
So the material board will definitely help us to say, because like some of us have, we all have different ways of seeing, like a blue to Quinn may be gray to me.
Right.
Or something like that, and so the material board will give us, okay, that's really the color of what's gonna go out there, and we can say yes or no, that meets the code as it's in front of us.
So has that been added to their application requirement? Because I know we talked about it, but I don't think that was asked with the previous ones, and we've not had a development application since I've been here, which is now almost 2 years.
I thought Kathy added it.
Did it add it?
I thought she tried, I thought Levi tried, I honestly don't know where that landed, but it was supposed to be, I don't know if we can look in the code information that we got.
I remember being on an email where it was requested, but I didn't see a response to it.
Okay, well, maybe we want to check with Dawn about who we should work with the office and see if we can get that finalized or requested. And then the zoning board will go through our notes, so from the written notes, so just like Kristen was saying about the colors and things like that, or we really don't think it fits the code technically, but this isn't preferred. They do read those, so they'll read through them to see what our opinions are, just because we're sitting and seeing these projects as they come through, so they do take that into account.
Okay.
Yeah. Any questions, comments, or remarks from anyone?
And I think, is it Cindy Ward is the township? She should get you a nice folder like this that has the articles that we're responsible for reviewing, and the information, so you don't have to look at it online.
Okay.
You still can, but,
Okay.
and then, so we are responsible for Article 15, Article 19, but we also have 18 because it references, in 15 or 19, it references you to 18 for different things. And then also Article 25, which is signs, and Article 26, which is landscaping.
Okay.
So, you'll need all of that in order to do your job.
Okay. Well, this is my first time doing all this, so.
Well, we'll email.
Might take me some time.
More information. Okay, anything else? Okay, I'm gonna call for a motion to adjourn.
Can I get copies of these things? Is there a copy machine?
There's a copy machine.
Okay.
Yes.
Second.
Okay, great, awesome, thank you.